They start bringing bodies up towards this top site immediately, even taking real estate down towards short of B and in the connector. Torshi, backstab looking to come in, but one thing we've been crediting Snacks for throughout this entire event is his read of the game and his ability to outposition his opponents, and this round is such a good example of that. He's got this one on a silver platter. Great knowledge as to what seeing 5 players on the long side is going to do to the opposition setup. He was anticipating aggression and he gets given it. A 5-on-3 secured for GamerLegion.
Yeah, not even 5 months in this team for Snacks, but we really have been enamored by not just his individual performance, but his leading as well. Some great T-side rounds. But talk of talent, and a young man enters the round. Yimpat back from the long side, taps Kios out. That will force GamerLegion to reposition, and they're going to go down connector. MOUZ right now have gambled on upper. This is a free B bomb site for the Legion.
Yeah, they're just going to move in entirely uncontested here, and even though these rotates are starting to shuffle on down, that bomb plant is guaranteed for GamerLegion to play around with. A man down in the retake. No kit either. So time is of the essence for MOUZ here. Flashed in for a peek. They try to swing and thin out the herd. MOUZ all amassed over towards CT. Snacks here to make contact from out behind the pillar. Now plays his hand with those dual Berettas. He charges them down. And so it's a big opener from the Polish legend. Snacks, 3 kills in the pistol and some great reads to get him there. Yeah, aggro play from Brolin.
Oh, nice.
Smoke blowing open. Lovely way to set him up on the aggression. He hears them jumping and he calls for that nade.
But being free of that, we've seen some great games from Brolin as of late, especially against Cloud9 yesterday. Some crucial rounds won. Oh, I think he saw one. If he saw him, it was the bomb, and Snacks gets dropped on the approach.
Yeah, another kill for Brolin in the round, and here's the backstab from Exertion. Going to deal with Kios. Bomb plant coming in. Isaac's going to plug in those numbers, but in a 2v5 now, wow. 1v5. Isaac just about trying to do some damage, and MOUZ won't let him do that.
And we should be, in theory, ending it on the decider. But if we, you know, if MOUZ come in as the favorite and take away Overpass, they are poised so well for that 2-0, just given the results recently. Although, it's like the big brother of Counter-Strike. Picked up a win there.
That's what he says, mate. Oh, flash through. Hang on a second. Impact only good for 1. Going to try and make this B-pop work at GamerLegion. They still have A-Core floating around the connector to try and thin out rotations. It's Exertion set up over on the short side that looks to reel this round back in for MOUZ. Rolling falls, convincing kill out of Snacks to try soften up this B side, but there is Exertion getting activated and snuffing out this take. A-Core has timing on this player out through con, but armed with the scout, not the weapon of choice, and they're looking his way on the reload. Things go from bad to worse here as Isaac is dealt with, and A-Core left as the last man standing.
He's getting given nothing as well. Torshi's creeping in for the kill as the snipers clash. Torshi has certainly a better weapon and the better shot. He's going to find that round for MOUZ. Lock it in. 3K from Xertion on the short side, looking very nice as well.
Yeah, one thing I want to keep an eye on is A-Core, right? He's not been immune to slow starts in a series and then often looks to build in a little bit later. But if he's put on the back foot too heavily and you don't get to really see that AWP come out, that could be a problem for GamerLegion.
Synergy for MOUZ is at an all-time high right now. The way they're flashing these plays and, you know, breaking the smokes together, taking this mid-control. It feels like GamerLegion can't even get comfortable in, you know, relatively safe map control. A blind shot for Brolin. A-Core will overwhelm him with the deagle and get that upgrade. But Torshi still has this position. He has nades and he has support coming in from the back line. Got to turn around now. Shui will adopt this smoke hold and can flank these 2 guns in middle. If they don't hurry up and chase down Torshi, Shui kills them both. And that's exactly what happens. 4 rounds for MOUZ now. They're starting to run away with things. We've got a rebuy for GamerLegion. They've got to start soon.
Not off to a good start, and MOUZ making more mid-round moves.
Yeah.
It is Exertion and Brolin grouping over in the toilets, looking to creep out mid, and that's the bomb getting away from GamerLegion. No chance at a trade here, not yet anyhow. Snax is in a good position to do it, but missed on the spray and immediately pays the price. Brolin overwhelms him. Exertion, the bait and switch between these two. Only Brolin actually spotted in the toilets, and that works wonders for MOUZ, who take their 5th in a row. Quite the streak already under their belts. And with GamerLegion, the money running dry. Here's another example of these nice mid-round moves from MOUZ, right? There's this immediate grouping up towards mid. They want to try and stake their claim here and now to this mid control, and they do it. They battle back for the 3-on-3. Shui's even ready for the wraparound long. Snax will get the drop on him, but there's another man here ready to take it home as they chase down the bomb out in mid. It is all left to Kioz. This one is flipped on its head quickly, and it's thanks to MOUZ making that decision to group and fight for the mid control. They use their limited numbers to battle back together.
And they've now got the
Exertion
information.
heard that one step, that one extra step out of Kioz, and that is one step too far as he's looking to get locked out. Both players there. He'll even see that in the death cam as the ultimate middle finger. MOUZ really were just one step ahead.
Back-to-back 3Ks for Exertion. That's a 3-on-5 into a 2v4, and MOUZ win both disadvantages. That's a sick round. And GamerLegion, they stay grouped, but MOUZ, like you said, that early rotation back up A, they put everyone on front side, on top side rather, and they just completely shred GamerLegion before they can even make a call. Wow, MOUZ are looking red hot right now. Looking like they want another run here.
GamerLegion is still too strong over here on A. So if Volt & Co are going to try and sell this as a fake, they have to get away with something, you feel like. With that kill not coming through, that's going to leave Snax up here alone. He's lobbing in util, but this B play's got to begin in like the next few seconds, or else there won't be time. And MOUZ don't buy it. They don't buy this exec. They keep 3 strong down on B. Hell of a read and hell of a play out of Exertion, who continues this strong showing on the rifle. 2 kills from him and cleanly done. He even goes out for more. And this B play is cut down. MOUZ never take the bait. They call Snax's bluff. And they look all the better for it. For this young Polish captain, you're up against Snax for a shot in the spot egg. That doesn't happen every day. And, you know, 10 years ago when Snax was here lifting the trophy, little Camel on the other side, he would have been, what, 11 years old, watching that from home. And here he is playing him for that spot in the spot egg. And he's showing them up.
Showing no mercy. Another aggressive round for Shui. This time it is punished. We have a classic GamerLegion pace into the B bomb site. The smokes are down. They go right through, but they still miss. They still whiff. So does everyone. Exertion finally looks mortal in the pit, and the spam comes through for A-Core. Finally, something to sit on if you're GamerLegion, but don't count MOUZ out of a disadvantageous round. A 2-on-4. Torshi won't stop that plant. It gets put in, and he's trapped out on short side. Flanking monster would be the death of him. It's up to Brolin in this one.
I mean, the freedom of this scoreline, the freedom of having this much money is you can attempt rounds like this. Snax with the backstab, gets that one for free. Torshi's not ready for it, and that leaves just Brolin to get swung on. 3 rounds is all GamerLegion managed. They get the last in the half. Other than that, it's MOUZ all damn day with Exertion storming the board.
Has to retreat. We do have GamerLegion making a hefty stack on this top site. They've read it well, but that's information for Exertion. He sees 3 players in A, and they'll dart back down to Brolin at B.
The fact they've already dealt out 2 dinks as well is wild. You really softened up GamerLegion. They do lose Brolin on his attempt to fast play out through B. Torshi still floating around in the toilets is deleted. Snax in with the backstab, but a little too quick, and Exertion a little too ready. He will get that trade.
How there will be. It's back and forth. It's, you know, pulling at the wires here for MOUZ. They don't know which way to go. Torshi called he had a kill, but Snax, great awareness as always.
Here it is, the big man looking to try reel them in a little bit from his long push. Exertion, stellar performance thus far, and with him still in this, there might be a chance for the MOUZ squad in spite of this stack. One more man in at the truck. Exertion looks aware, but eventually this bomb's going to go down, and he'll get caught from bank. The plant is denied, and so GamerLegion at least lock in a pistol, and no bonus money for MOUZ to play with.
Didn't spot the bomb there either. But it's still an early rotation. Akor's taken middle, they come running, and Kios gunning, making his score just that little bit prettier. And GamerLegion do it with ease, up to 5. And the half begins now for MOUZ. Shui must call something, and they will. Initially moving up to A, but pop through the smoke. The timing's thrown astray for GamerLegion. They don't know what to think. They don't know where to look. Blinded is Kios. There's a good grenade in response, but still MOUZ have pulled a wool over the GamerLegion eyes as they rotate back up top after Brolin's fake.
Yeah, wow. Great round from Brolin. I mean, this whole round, this 10th is delivered on his back solely. Set up with that flash for the second kill out through Monster, and now they've just got to hold on in the post plant, and with that kill, you've locked it in, you've run away with it.
What a call for Shui to put that in your first gun round. Think about how little util MOUZ had at 120. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and surely if you're GamerLegion, you're slamming your desk after that one. If only you'd gone with your gut. Brolin playing out of his mind, right? We mentioned earlier, definitely a good vibe in this team. That's always been something we've said about MOUZ. Whoa, Brolin.
Brolin's a little too switched on. Damage to Shui, but concealed in the smoke. A dink done back the other way. Wrestling with the AK. It's so awkward. Volt, luckily enough, gets out with that one. It shouldn't have been as challenging as it was. And so now the rest of MOUZ look to other players to take some space, and luckily enough, what the game exertions haven't, he's a prime candidate to do so. Another example here of MOUZ having a good understanding of these mid-round reactions from GamerLegion. You still have them floating around outside of B, waiting to see if GamerLegion make any info plays here. Torshi just can't afford to be careless on this rotate in. They haven't had Monster for a while, but they do hold down short, and as both these players go walking in, the timing just awry, and so Yimpat is not considering it. Torshi's on for a backstab. And when you see that player,
those 2.
Now you know there's 2. Gonna deal with Snacks, takes that 1 kill while he's got it. That pulls Isaac back down towards the B side, but he's got his work cut out for him. Second man on his way in, out through short. Isaac down in water, swinging out, deals with exertion. Can he find Torshi? Oh God, no. The bomb pull. That was an accident. Torshi cut down and dealt with as Isaac anchors B.
So, yeah, the cover's not great, and then obviously a bomb pull doesn't make things any easier. That whole round was a bit of a calamity for MOUZ.
I mean, dude, we promised
Brolin dinking his teammate.
We promised 2 very mobile teams. I think that round showcases it better than any so far, right? They're like flanking each other on like a double layered flank through shore, and no one's even aware. But this is weird. Snacks is cleared out long.
Oh, wait.
Now he's going to go down Con. He's got the backstab. He's got the backstab on Akor, who's just homed in, tunnel visioned over at shore. Oh, that one's free. And Exertion gets away with it on the Deeg. A second kill in this round. That pulls GamerLegion really thin. They're really stringy right now. And considering that Snacks has taken all this info over towards long, Exertion selling the fake up through short, but now they spot the bomb. Isaac has made it all become clear to GamerLegion. They've got to start scrambling down and lower, but Isaac holds the line. 15 seconds and Isaac just keeps taking heads off. He's done this one solo and Torshi has no room to play. That one flips back on its head in an instant, and it's all Isaac down towards that lower site.
Unsmoked Monster and finds 3 crucial headshots. What a play for Isaac. That looked like it was going very wrong for GamerLegion there, with Snacks flanking the wrong way on long.
That's the only way they win the round, basically. That's what was poised to GamerLegion just then. It's like, Isaac, you better kill everyone. And so he goes, oh, that's what I have to do this round. And he does it. Willing to battle back with new players stepping into those shoes.
Certainly feels like a team that's more than the sum of its parts. Snacks down in connector, trapped by a Molotov, wins his fight. He's going to get flashed back in. That flash misses the mark completely, but it doesn't matter when Volt comes swinging for the trade. Nice assistance for GamerLegion, and they even bail Volt out, give him the escort back to B. He's going to be freed up to rotate and help out Akor if needed. MOUZ have just flashes on Torshi. Pop them into B. Good info play for Kios. Buys a few more seconds.
He's holding that smoke as well.
Yeah, he's going to swing this. And they are too. Flash comes through.
And he's ready to go. Has support here. Him and Isaac make quick work of it. It's only Exertion left standing, and not for long. Cut down by the double B hold. It's really coming to its own here. He believes that he can open up with the dig
barrel.
down through long.
Barrel.
That's
barrel?
a long gun. He can see the barrel, but he's not. There we are. Oh, baited in. And the AWP will find him. Now flicking back onto the toilet. Finally, we're getting that A-core round. 2 kills from the AWP. Volt spotted over at long, but still makes quick work of that first and second player in. It's now only Shuey. 1v3. Bomb at his feet, but a man out at the truck. That tap. Bait snacks into the peak, and he will deal with them. A tie game all of a sudden. GamerLegion roaring to life now.
It will fade eventually, and he needs to get back to a safer position. Meanwhile, Torshi looks for a boost. A-core, talk about risk, over the top. He'll take a wall bang. Got abandoned now. Everyone is here for GamerLegion, and for good reason, because MOUZ are coming.
Oh, Volt and Kios battle back. MOUZ don't want to jump the gun here. They've still got 40 seconds left. They try to chase down these trades, but the trades elude them. Bomb now retrieved. They've tasked the man with taking space down here towards B. It's Torshi with the AWP, but GamerLegion one step ahead, instantly pulled back off A and went to reinforce this B site. They knew what the reaction would be, and Kios is there early. Only 1 kill from the man. It's left to Volt. Oftentimes a shining star alongside A-core for this GamerLegion squad. And he's now tasked with a 1v2. A tall order indeed. Got to stop a Brolin that's been hot in this round. 3 kills deep already. Holt drops in. Flash goes out, and there's the swing. Brolin drives it home, and not just the opener down towards B, but the closer there as well.
They have to believe in this hold, and for good reason they will.
Snacks has told them, do not move, do not buy it. They are coming B. They are going in to the stack. Made quick work of initially, but a missed shot out of the AWP, and that might be a disaster. Isaac has been a hero down on the B site. He's got to do it again, and he denies that plant, robbing the round for MOUZ. It's GamerLegion tying this up on the back of a stalwart call to stack that B site in spite of the util raining over A.
Wow. And the way that they held that util until 20 seconds, they put 2 smokes down in the final 40 towards Monster. That just forces MOUZ's hand. You even have A-core missing a crucial shot to the AWP, but it's the bomb denial that does it all for Isaac. The hero of this B site earlier on, he does it again. And Xerxan, you know, he's not covering, but he's so late. He was the guy faking that top side. He's so delayed to Monster. Quiet T side. He needs this kill, or MOUZ are in big trouble. He won't find it, and now MOUZ have to explode into their death.
3 players out through the long side, 3 players into the triple hold. Cut down as they try to move through. Not getting this one for free. A couple of choice kills from Brolin and Xerxan as they reply back the other way, but very wounded. MOUZ are hurting. These have got to be clean fights. It's the 2 top performers left in it for MOUZ. And Xerxan on this fade will get tested. 1 kill goes their way. No HP for the remaining man. Brolin just gets out of the firing line, and it falls to Isaac versus Brolin. They normally clash on B, but this one's decided up on the top site, and it's Isaac to lock it in.
Got a shotgun for Snacks, throwing whatever at the wall, seeing what sticks. Down in dark. Flash to middle, Volt prime, Volt ready, and Volt spraying 2 headshots. This shotgun is about to ruin the young Finn's day, but Yimpat turns around quick. 3 on 3, don't write this one off. Overtime is still on the tip of our tongues.
Brolin sneaking through this smoke. Will it be the kill that opens up the B site, or will it give away that advantage? It's the latter. Xerxan, 1 HP.
Soon they're piecing it together. They're going to get heaven, potentially. This is great for MOUZ. GamerLegion are right behind, sniffing out the problem.
There's no bone in your body that's ready for Kios to also be with Isaac here, playing this buddy system over towards short. It's got to be Impact. He's got to nail these players as they cross in. He finds the first 1 HP on Xerxan. Nade sails past him. Him v Isaac again, and this time 1 HP is enough for MOUZ. Xerxan locks in that clutch. And 1 health is the difference between this being a done deal versus OT.
With a new replacement to the young veteran of Frozen. They want to prove they can keep this up, and Shui puts his team on his back and chases them through Monster. There's no one here. Nate from afar. Brolin knows he has room, and he takes another headshot. Snacks, the final man in this B site, puts up a stand, but he needs more than one.
You do not envy Snacks' position here. Often he's able to outwit, outposition his opponents, but this one, the moment he's known about, it's all going to come down to the aim for Snacks. And the aim of the game, buy some time for these rotates, try to set up the rest of GamerLegion. Damage done to Acor in the back line, and they chase that kill down. Suddenly, Snacks buying time is not enough. He's got to do so much more than that. He's got to offer up a multi-kill here. A legend in Polish Counter-Strike, a legend in Katowice. But he will get shut down, accomplishing nothing on this B-hold. Volt is in with the backstab, but it's readable now, it's predictable now, and so MOUZ take the first in OT, and they do it convincingly.
The first step in the right direction, up those Spodek stairs. Countless times in this game already. Another strong triple setup with layers to it, and util still to go out at 40 seconds.
And that's a big problem if you're MOUZ. Not drawing enough util out of the GamerLegion squad. A dry swing there, now double molly out in a Monster, and that slows this even more. Maybe a bit of an overextension from Kios. That could give MOUZ the way in. As Exertion crosses, he is mopped up, dealt with cleanly, and Torshi finished then as well. It's a stellar return to form from GamerLegion. That first round doesn't get under their skin. It's going to give them that little bit of forethought that maybe someone has crept up through the short side. Brolin, has he been made aware about this? Will he check it? Exertion will, runs down through the back. Very smart. You could see the cogs whirring as he pieced that one together. And now Shui tries to slam the hammer down, but Acor back of the site. Oh, just dancing around this truck. Eventually overran. Time is of the essence, time is a problem, and crept through that smoke. Torshi isn't able to protect the bomb plant, and now he's left in this clutch. 1v2 as he tries to run down the truck player. There just isn't time. Isaac wins this one by hiding, and so the lead is pulled up in favor of GamerLegion. A stellar hold from Acor on that AWP. We've been promising you that Acor could be a difference maker, could be the guy to turn this game around. And that multi-kill right there from the truck, the starting kill up through short, and then the double in this site hold, that makes all the difference.
It could have even been a fourth as well. I mean, he's the one fiddling, trying to pull his pistol out, second guessing it. There was a fourth definitely on the cards there for Acor, but he did everything he needed to win that round. Last player hiding to play that clock, and it expires for Torshi in the clutch.
Yeah, just a treasure trove of information for Brolin. And he's in a power position at mid to free up more players to move down to this B-site hold. Exertion and Yimi make quick work of the Monster component, but still a chance to explode up through the short side. It's the return from Exertion, swaps out under the AK and sends them packing. That B play repelled.
I feel like we haven't seen him not get a multi-kill on this B-site all game.
GamerLegion really feeling like B is their way in. There's no presence at middle. MOUZ are running the exact same setup again over at long on A. GamerLegion never saw it, so I like that MOUZ just kind of called to do it once more, called the repeat. It worked out for them last round, and it looks like it's going to be a damn near deja vu case here the second time around. We've literally seen this one before.
Yeah, and it's going just as well for GamerLegion.
Yeah, I mean, the longer he doesn't play, the better, and he knows that. This is very smart. He is just waiting.
He might miss this completely. They haven't made any steps. There it is. The perfect kill. The AWP out. They will reroute long. Torshi might die for this. I don't think he has. Oh, Brolin checks it. No way. And the AWP turns back in time. This is 15 rounds for MOUZ. He's just playing with his food. Brolin, one more bite. Oh, and he's got it. 5 alive, 15 on the board, and MOUZ look to steal away GamerLegion's pick in the first overtime.
And there's something so beautiful about seeing Brolin, you know, in these positions, making plays like that. It feels like, you know, might not have been here the longest, but Shui is very clearly immediately knowing how to get the most value out of a player like Brolin.
Yeah, he's not going to be worried about you getting aggressive, but also he gives you the freedom to make those plays. He's almost a map closer to making that happen.
Oh. Hell of an opening for Exertion, just spams through the smoke and he reaps the reward.
The bomb's here. He's going to hear all this. Oh, Snack's walking. Oh, he's running now. Can't run.
Oh, is he going to try drop Snacks?
No.
That's crazy. Snacks, this is crazy. This is crazy. And that's the bomb now dropped in bottom con with Exertion. The guy 35 kills deep. The trade comes in at least. But this has triggered a real slowdown for GamerLegion. They had to waste time getting this bomb back under their control, and MOUZ have shuffled the defense all towards upper.
Stacked.
Shuey has continued this great CT side calling, this great read on the game. 3 in the right place at the right time as GamerLegion move in.
Roland, great position and great results as always for this guy. He's been a monster here in Katowice and he's looking to keep it up and close the map. GamerLegion forced out down to Ancient as the second map will have to be used, have to be come back by GamerLegion. MOUZ, a monstrous opener, hold together in overtime, and Xertion puts on a show.
Yeah, couldn't think of anything better with Shuey. Some fantastic calls in there as his Snax' brains clash. He comes out ahead. Brolin lights out on those lurks. And lastly, and I think it goes without saying, Exertion just a monster throughout the entire first map.
Truly had some legendary games on Ancient, not just against Cloud9 yesterday, but even Cloud9 at that Rio Major. Can another run begin in the green jungle? Xertion does begin in Cave and find a 5v4.
Oh, this is all going to come down to Snacks and his dual Berettas, and he's so blind. 1 kill from him, but that's the end of the line. You couldn't really expect more of Snacks there. The flash leaves him absolutely wrecked. And so bomb now planted. MOUZ even teeing up long flashes. They're hungry for space. They just want more. And Exertion, what a way to open up. 4 kills in the pistol, keeping up appearances from that ludicrous start back on Overpass.
How did GamerLegion shrug it off when they get 35 kills against them from this guy, and then he opens the pistol with a 4K, one tapping your team on long rotation? That is a painful way to begin the game for GL. And you know MOUZ are just having a ball right now. They're having so much fun. Shuey's coming through on this lurk as well. Check him out in middle. He's about to cause a problem, cause commotion at the back of the donut. Volt jammed in, does get a kill. There's a second lurk in mid, but Brolin dies to the red swing, and now they're in trouble. Torshi needed to live after that kill, but he simply couldn't afford to. Volt, same story. Tucked back, deals with his kill very well, leaving Yimpat in a clutch.
Quick reload, going to top up the M4. He's going to need all the bullets if he wants to withstand this one. Smoking through, but they're on that bomb. It's the 10-second stick. Kios trying to hold it. His teammate watching on. It's a little awkward, and the defuse just comes in time. Right before Yimpak can make it through that fatal funnel of smokes.
He had to run through, and I'm sure he could feel the stick was coming with no kit, but little he can do. Same story for Isaac. Gets absolutely blown out of the server as they break the smoke.
Oh, when you lose mid, you lose the red room this quickly, this decisively. That causes massive...
no!
How did he get them both?
What a transfer.
They're double swinging him. That looked crazy.
Shuey was spraying the wrong position in fairness, but even so, for Acor to get both kills with the of all guns, well, he'll take it. They're going to re-aggress in middle and try and flank B, but MOUZ have already established control. They've taken the site. They just need to clear Cave. They're not comfortable yet. They don't realize it's completely empty because Snacks isn't here. He's fast flanking, and now they work it out. Yimpact's got to turn around stat. That
molly could be instant death for Acor, and it is.
What can you do?
Tags him as it goes in, and from bad to worse there. Snacks is here faster than they are prepared for. And Satoshi now learns about him the hard way. Volt making a bit of noise. Back in Jag, needs to clear this close angle, and he won't. Brolin and Yimpak go on to close out the round, and so MOUZ ease their way
They're expecting full utility, and that's exactly what they'll get. Double molly mid, flash combo. They go swinging through. Shuey does not care right now. He removes the orb like that. Blinded behind the smoke, and a blinding double opener for the MOUZ captain. In-game leads him to a 5v3. Disrespectful opening kills, and there's another player. The barrel might give it up. Volt gets the frag. That's something, but MOUZ are not exactly worried right now. They're walking into A.
I mean, even now, he is pinned in there.
Good off angle. Oh no, they've seen the shadow.
Dancing around, just trying to dodge being that next domino to fall in defense of this A site. Trying to buy some time, and he's done a good job of that at least. GamerLegion bring everyone over. They are all here right now. Brolin is holding for a lurk that's never going to materialize.
I'm stuck.
And Torshi is trapped back in main. The only one with util is Brolin, and he's a long way away.
Oh, no.
That collapse from GamerLegion. They move in, they isolate that bomb back in main, and they get all the glory. It's going to be left to Brolin in this 1v2.
Looking for a kill before the plants. And the steps have been made. Now he can upgrade if he wants. He's just going to go stick, I presume. Smoke down, bomb down, but they're going to run at him. No chance in that post plant. Snacks will find it, and GamerLegion get on the board. Rare miscom for MOUZ, it feels like. Torshi realizes he can't actually safely cross.
He sees shadows, he knows they're here, primed and ready to go for the first. Can't follow it up with anything more as Brolin gets that trade. And I mean, when you see Brolin out through main, you know that this is going to be the A play. They move in swiftly, they lock in all the trades. That plant is afforded, but it's Isaac to claim the advantage for GamerLegion. Goes unpunished, and there's that A-Core AWP pulling up to the scene. It's all on Yimpa. And he's got so many angles left to clear. Tries to make a break towards CT spawn. At least gets himself out of the firing line of Donut. But his task is not done yet. A 1v3 required. And now they know where he is. They've got him pinned in. They'll chase him down. And they get away with that one easily.
They've got to know about Volt's protocols. Here's the other side. They're going to smoke this Molotov. He gets out for free, and there's not even a kill for MOUZ as Volt swings for the frag. Brolin gone again. That gives full information. Volt's even double dipping, and it's a tasty morsel. Tastes like MOUZ. 4-on-1 in an instant. And Shuey spam through the smoke. Dear oh dear. But look at Shuey using that lurk smoke. He is inside of B. Kiosk is patrolling, but not for long. Loses his head. Smoke in the mid-cave. They know Snacks is here. He's been spamming, so Molly smoke combo. Even Snacks can't push that smoke. He'll try. He's found a way.
Oh, he
always finds a way. They'll hunt him down. 4-on-3. Cave flank from that mid-take, and A-Core with nothing to do but hold. That might be a save. And getting the info that, yes, they are in B, you can start your cave flank. But as soon as you hear Snacks spamming, you know, okay, there's probably max 1B. They have mid. Unless they've left A open, there's max 1B. Shuey takes that space. He hits a nice headshot. And that is kind of how the round unravels. In-game leader Brain. Nice bounce for Snacks with that Molotov. They cut off the AWPer, and he tries to break. Oh, again, the lurk through B.
Oh, gets out with one, does Torshi. Meanwhile, Exertion's all the way up in the red room. He's denying these rotates over to B.
Oh.
As GamerLegion try to scramble in. Exertion lights them up. A-Core caught in his crosshairs. And now Isaac trying to make a ballsy play through that ramp smoke. I mean, a play had to be made here. You're down 2-on-3. Someone had to be the difference maker. And it's not going to be Isaac. He's kicked to the wayside.
Yeah, it looks silly, but it's one of his better options.
Been 3 rounds. These haven't been easy. It's not like you've had pistols or SMGs to go up against. And so let's see, can Brolin make out like a bandit with any kills from this lurk at the lane? Right now, GamerLegion think they've got the control, and that's when Brolin plays his hand.
Oh, there is an AWP, though. A-Core might be able to grab this kill. Very nicely done. Got to move quick now, MOUZ. They know they're on the clock. Volt inside of the smoke. Volt inside of the smoke. They have no idea. And they find out the hard way. He might have just saved the day at the end of the half. Volt has no doubt been the hero of this CT side for GamerLegion. Can Shui go above and beyond to close out their T side? And Donut seemingly his path.
Snax is instant. Snax is immediate in through the back line. Shui's going to try fight forward, but this AWP has the pistol out. No, it doesn't. Dropped out from the round. Shui 1v1, and it's versus Snax for this final round on the half. Pole v pole, and out with the swing. Snax takes it home for GamerLegion. Delivers a tie game as he locks Shui out of that clutch.
Reveal all your cards. Let GamerLegion walk willingly into your stack. Xerxes shows his hand, and he versus his Snax, but comes out ahead.
And now this B-pop looks to come through, but it's going to be lacking any cave component, and these players getting up ramp is not a guarantee. As they move into the site, they are cut down. Brolin's dual Berettas deliver, and it's left onto Acor alone in a 1v4. MOUZ clamp down on this B play. And Acor finished off, denied any hope in that 1v4. Tell yourself damage is the bare minimum here, and when they learn about this Galil, MOUZ, that really does come as a surprise. You've heard Glocks firing off. This one is rapidly getting out of hand. Snax's hero Galil, and a Glock kill from Isaac puts GamerLegion up 5v3, and even if you were looking to do damage here, even if you were hoping that they take the bait, that these Glock kills, these eco kills on vanilla pistol players prove to be too tantalizing, and you get that kill over towards B, I don't think you were prepared for a 5v3 up. So now GamerLegion, what do they want to do with this? They're going to root back, all the way back, in fact. Another dink downrange. These Glocks are doing work right now. That one comes from the P250.
It's got to be Brolin. It has to be all Brolin.
In that first half, Volt was lights out in these A-site holds. Now we see if Brolin can match up to it. 1 kill, nice. 2 kills. Brolin makes it look easy on the spray. Torshi moves in with the MP9. It's only Snax left standing. 25 seconds to play with. 8 HP to his name. And the hero gun is cut down by Torshi's jumping MP9.
That's a damn nice try for GamerLegion. It's very hard to, criticize them for losing that round, even in a 5v3. They will know exactly what's going on. Torshi's going to have to reposition here as the pop comes in. They are up ramp already. He doesn't know it. Hits his shot, gets out behind the smoke. Shui, not with a gun for the job. The rifle rains down, and the flashes are perfect. Torshi trying to cover that cross, but he's setting up util for the retake.
Big kill from Exertion through the backline. Flash to tee up the rest of these peaks. Some wanted to be the hero. Acor is trying his best to be that man right now. Just got to put a stop to Exertion. They look to play this together. His teammate along is hung out to dry. And Exertion finishes off that 1v2. Another multi-kill round from him. Across this series, he has been full of them. And that one there, driving the knife into GamerLegion. That is a devastating round to lose after Acor's heroics, after you break down that B site.
You just don't even have time to react to that play. He clears the off angle for Kioz. That's just phenomenal. That's filthy. And then immediately follows up to Acor, who's done everything he can, but it's still not enough.
This is a down to the wire second map. Any little mistake will cost you dearly. Torshi plucks them off from ramp. There is this push up through ramp, but Volt silenced after that initial double. Brolin infallible as he puts up a second despite being full flashed, and it's left to Acor again. Will this be his chance at redemption? Denied the play in the last round. This time tasked with a 1v2, and MOUZ are grouped. They're in this together. Moving through the smoke, runs out of ammo, and so they chase down that last man. They never let Acor get comfortable.
And isn't just that the most MOUZ 2v1 you've ever seen? Both sitting in the smoke, both ready to run at him the second they get a whiff. In the first half, it's up to Snax and Cave. The poles clash again.
Oh, freebie for Shui.
The flash is so good there from Brolin. and he has the calls to put his pieces in the right place. Once again, look at his pawns getting moved around the map. They're climbing up. They've got the timing. They've got the bomb. Volt will find a crucial trade, but the clock is ticking. Brolin at the back of B waits for support.
Yeah, flashes to tee up Brolin, but he elects not to play with that first one. Instead, waits to go off the second. It's a little awkward as he was left blind there on that peak. Tries to go back in for it. It's a 1-for-1, but Volt is cut down from the Torshi AWP, and MOUZ can feel it now. We said there was really only one proper rifle round left in this for GamerLegion. That was supposed to be it, and the whole plan, the whole play gets disrupted from Shui's aggression right at the top of the round. An awkward moment now for GamerLegion as they consolidate what little they have. This B side of the map is clear. Exertion's even peeled off back into the donut. He'll be here to lend a helping hand. Yimpat fights ahead, and the molly even burns out Volt. They will lose Shui out through the cave, but that second piece of Brolin is there to lock it in. Acor and Isaac, 2 versus 3. And the bomb is away from them.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't see a way MOUZ could lose this position again. They have Brolin in middle. Shui must love using this piece because he is just with him through thick and thin.
Oh, this is such a gut punch of a round. Yeah. If you're GamerLegion, it was all riding on this force buy. You at least needed a bomb plant. You at least needed the cash injection. None of that has been afforded to them. And it's not even close. Your heart sinks as you watch Acor attempt the impossible, a 1v3 with the bomb out in the open and a man tucked in this corner. Acor dead, brushed aside, and GamerLegion have to come to terms with it. They are pretty broke, heading up against match and series point. It is a bitter pill to swallow. And it's the MP9 that ruined it all.
Yeah, you feel like you never even got a chance to play into this T side yet again. MOUZ. And they come out unbattered. Undeterred. Oh dear, even spam through smoke. It's getting better for MOUZ, round by round. Snax catches a kill, but this is it. It's starting to drip away. A missed orb shot, and inconsequentially, as Acor, in the blink of an eye, is left alone against every single player. A 1v4, and MOUZ came into play this season. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah, just elation for the MOUZ squad, and you can feel all that tension building up. They just have this one guy left to finish. Acor spamming smokes, praying, hoping, but he is surrounded. He is boxed in, and with that, Shui moves mountains. A monolithic final push to best Polish legend Snax and his squad. And from watching Snax lift that trophy all the way back in 2014 to now 10 years on, it's Shui taking the reins, taking Polish Counter-Strike into the Spodek and doing it with style.
Yeah, and his first time in Katowice as well, to keep that in mind. But what an unbelievable run this is for MOUZ, just beginning here in Katowice. They lost Frozen to FaZe earlier, but enter Brolin, a name you were ready to forget, and a name that was underwhelming in the past couple of years. It's putting Swedish CS back on the map at the beginning of CS2, and this young group of guys in MOUZ has once again made us smile here.
Yeah, from a strong end to their 2023 season, their 2024 one is off to a hot start, a blistering hot start. A hell of a head-to-head, stylistically a beautiful matchup between these teams.